Greetings! It is I, the Fiendish Dr. Phil.
The what? The Fiendish Dr. Phil? What the hell is that? Oh, I said hell. Wait, Jesus, forgive me. Ain't this the Hon and the Keys the Kiddo show?
No, Bosworth, no.
We're not doing that anymore. We're not, huh? Did they find it because they said hell?
No. They're just not making them anymore.
Oh, that's distressing. That's distressing. So what's going on here, Fiendish whatever?
Well, this is the from the lab.
The from the lab.
Mm-hmm.
The from the lab. Well, I'll be. Oh, ain't that nice?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Well, it's my videos on the sculpture and the mask stuff.
Oh, Dr. Nonesters?
Mm-hmm.
Nonester show.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that scares children.
Mm-hmm.
They nest the trousers. That's an education. Hey, kid, here.
All right. Well, now you're going to be part of that from now on.
I am. I'm going to be part of the Nonester show.
Mm-hmm.
Well, ain't that nice? Well, I don't know if that's nice. It's something, all right. That's something. So how are we going to do that?
Well, I'm going to say, greetings, it is I, the Fiendish Dr. Phil, and you say,
And Bosworth, and welcome to another episode of From the Lab.
well, here we are from the lab. I'm the Fiendish Dr. Phil, and I just want to thank everybody. Thank you all for your patronage. I've shipped out the last two of the Dark Shadows Werewolves. That edition is now closed. I'm not making them anymore. I'm not taking any more orders. It is now part of mask making history. I think I was the only person to ever do a Dark Shadows Werewolf mask. I don't even recall. There might have been a vacuform one, but I don't recall anybody ever doing a rubber mask of the Dark Shadows Werewolf. So, yay for me. And yay for everybody that got them. There were 6 made, and there was 1 brown one Chris Jennings, and 5 gray Quentins. And then I sent a pull up to David and Laura Lady. Laura Lady, like me, is a very big Dark Shadows fan, so I'm anxious to see what she does with the hair color on her copy. So that one's done, and I am continuing to wind down the Harvest Reaper special. But this week I've been focusing. I shipped the Dark Shadows Werewolves, and I've been working on a lot of little piddly things, and we'll get to that in a minute. And the new sculpture is finishing up the commission of Fluffy. That's the thing. As the Harvest Reaper special winds down, the commissions take center stage. So you'll be seeing a lot of new sculpture work from the commissions, and there are a lot of commissions. It's so cool to be popular. Thank you, and your patience is really appreciated. I had people that were buying from me for the first time in the Harvest Reaper special, and they get a little nervous with how long it takes me to do things, because it takes me 3.5, 4 weeks to finish these things. I mean, I don't just airbrush them in a day, paste some hair on, stick them in a box, and send them to you. No way, Jose. If I'm charging you a premium rate, then I am going to give it my premium job. I finish these things just like I would if they were going on a movie set, and that's just my pledge of quality for these collectibles. And getting a little antsy you know, emailing, and I do my best to keep them calm, and you know, and then finally I just started sending them pictures every time I did something. That you know, pictures worth 1,000 words, and then when they get the piece, they're just like, oh my god, it looks alive, oh da, da. Yay. Yeah, it does, and it takes that long to get that look, which is why I only do these kind of things. I don't do mass production stuff. Mass production stuff, those nice folks at Ruby's, that's the folks that handle all that, and they're aces as far as that goes. Anyway, as I was before I digressed, the new sculptures, we're finishing up the life-size fluffies, life-size full bodies. Scott Solomon, #1, and then I'm making another one for Paul Roberts, wonderful patron in England, super patron. I still don't know how I'm going to ship that thing. I'm probably just going to put it in the box and try and get it shipped by sea or something, whatever's the most economical, because you know, it's life size. Bite your head off. Anyway, what I've worked on now is the hands for the fluffy. The hands. And I'm not going to focus so much on all this stuff down here, because that's where the hair is pasted on. So why put all the detail in an area that's going to be covered with hair? I mean, that just makes no sense. From here up will be very detailed. I've laid in the forms because he had these weird little finger things, you know, happening, these dents on the fingers and toes. And these are just some resin cloths that I had run up for the Bad Moons creatures, etc. And I stuck them in as placeholders because for the fluffies I'll be running them in the black onyx resin. So they'll be hard resin black onyx cloths, and the hair will be the custom blended. It'll be a different gray color than I've done on anything else. It'll match what he had. He had about 3 different grays working in there. Just like with the Quentin Collinses, that was a custom hair mix. That was a really dark, mostly pepper with a little salt gray, and then kind of a medium-y gray that I hand mixed and then treated so that it looked natural. If you don't treat that synthetic hair, it looks really wiggly because it's been crimped. So you have to treat it. And I'm not going to tell you how I treat it because I don't want nobody to steal up my secrets. Ooh, secrets. Anyway, this is the fluffy hand. You know, this is the paw. You know, a lot more detailing goes on here because the hair will end here, so you'll be able to see it. Anyway, and this one is just about roughed out, and then the other one, and get them done, and then get the chest done. That's what I'm going to be focusing on the next week, so that next weekend I can mold these, get them run up, and assemble these 2 full-body, life-size fluffy creatures. There's more stuff happening in the front end, so let's go back there and have a look. Well, as you can see, there's that dry line is getting mega full, and then in the front end is all them other ones that are seamed already. So I will be, as soon as I get the sculptures on the fluffy chest and hands completed and molded, then I will get all of these seamed. And this pretty much final series of the Harvest Reaper Special-ish there's still a few other things to do. But I will be completing the Creepy Carries. I will be completing the Frankenstein Monsters from Hell, the Kiwi Kingston Evil of Frankensteins, the Scream Blackula Screams. I've got 5 run up. I have 1 more to run up. That leaves 4 in the edition. If you want one, let me know now so I can get it run up for you. See, I got 1 more Bad Moon to pour, and that'll complete them. 1 more Carrie to pour, that completes them. The Repossessed and the Exorcist. There are 2 each of them to get done. What else is up there? That's a Carrie. Okay. And the Raptors, I'll be finishing them. And those last 3 Leprechauns, people have been asking me for Leprechauns, and I've been telling them the price, and then I never hear back. So too bad, so sad. I mean, I've got there are 3 Leprechauns that are spoken for. I ran up 5, so there are 2 that are available, and it's whoever's got cash, first come, first serve. I'm not playing that game where you want a $60 mask, a $300 mask for $60. I don't play that. I sell to collectors and patrons of art. If you want that, that's why Ruby's is in existence. That's what they're there for. Anyway, I didn't mean to get gruff. Sorry. What we got going on here? This is the remold of the acrylic teeth and tongue for Fluffy. I had taken the first mold off of the thing I did when I sculpted the head, the latex thing, and I'm molding it in latex, so it double shrunk. So the teeth were too small. So as you saw, I corrected them in sculpture, and it's got probably a couple more layers, but I'll be running up the teeth for this one. This is Scott's copy. And then the acrylic pieces for Blackula, getting them done. So that's what's going on. There's a lot going on, but I am starting to focus more on sculpture because the commissions, are going to start happening as I finish, the runs. So there's just a lot of cool things. There's a lot of things coming. There's classic monsters, there's hammer monsters, there's portraits, there's all kinds of wonderful, there's some Amica stuff, great stuff going to be coming. And here's the thing. Bosworth is now going to be part of the From the Lab. The Keys for Kiddos show, I don't know what happened. They just kind of stopped. We were supposed to do this circus thing and then never did, so it just kind of stopped. So he's going to come and be on From the Lab, so I hope you enjoy it. So this has been the Fiendish Dr. Phil and Bosworth from the Lab.
Yeah!